And boy, what a night it's going to be. Friday night, Peachtree TV, streaming at CBS46.com as we feature two of the top programs in the metro Atlanta area each and every year. And really, in the case of North Cobb, one of the top teams in the country here for 2021. Happy to have IJ Rosenberg from Score Atlanta, who does such a good job putting these games together each and every week. IJ, I know one of the most challenging things you face is figuring out which game to do on a Friday night and how you get the best possible matchup. Certainly you must have a smile on your face, and everybody there at Score Atlanta must be looking forward to this there as well. When you think about North Cobb, when you think about Walton historically such a strong program, what North Cobb brings and from a talent perspective this year, this one certainly expects to be a great game on Friday night.
It does, Brandon. And, we're coming off BT Calhoun, which was, in my opinion, just a great matchup last Saturday, of course, which you called the game. The neat thing about this week is, we've been in business, Score Atlanta, since 2004. So we've really been able to see how some of these programs have grown. In my opinion, Walton might be the best all-around school in the state. And I'm talking beyond football. But their football program, it's incredible what they've been able to do in an area such as Walton. And, they march into this game with still a fairly young team, but with, I think, a good chance to get possibly to the semifinals. I mean, you look at Walton right now, they've got two quarterbacks, Zach Roseman and Jeremy Hecklinski. They sort of traded. You don't see too much of this anymore, Brandon, two quarterbacks, dual quarterbacks. But they do a really good job, very open offense. And the one thing Walton does is they play really good defense. I think it'll be a very aggressive game. North Cobb, on the other hand, just basically gets out there and throws the football. And, behind Malachi Singleton, who's one of the better quarterbacks to me in the state, he can throw the ball and then he can run the ball. You look at his statistics, the big win over Alpharetta. He had 323 yards passing and three touchdowns. He went 20 for 22 for 345 against North Gwinnett. So both of these teams can light it up. But I actually think, Brandon, the team that better plays up front, the team that plays better defense is the one that's going to win this game. A lot of firepower, like I said, for North Cobb. We saw a little bit of that at Corky Kell when they looked like they were going to beat Buford and then ended up losing that game.
Terrific game.
But I think it's going to be a real physical battle.
And obviously for a lot of the folks who tune into Dog Nation daily and will watch Rusty Manziel and me on the call on Friday night, a lot of those are Georgia fans. Of course, you think about North Cobb, you think about two different UGA commits, Marcus Gross-Killebrew in the defensive backfield, Nylan Morissette at wide receiver. Morissette was injured earlier this year, and so he didn't get a chance to see what he brings to the table. But since coming back there for Shane Queen's team, what a big boost he's provided offensively. And for those UGA fans who want to tune into this game, a great chance to see two future dogs on the side of the field for North Cobb.
If I'm a Georgia fan this week, I'm definitely tuning in because, like you said, receiver is a position which Georgia, I think needs probably some help. All right. And he's certainly the type of kid, a lot of people don't understand in college, especially major college SEC, for a receiver and a defensive back, sometimes it takes a year to break in. But yes, if you tune in Friday night, you're going to get a chance to see, possibly, the next very good receiver that goes to the University of Georgia. I'll tell you, Brandon, what's neat about what we're doing on Friday nights, and I think this game is a good example of that, is, we're not just focused, on Gwinnett County and 7A. We sort of tried to spread the wealth, and we will continue to do that throughout the season. And I think, having you and Rusty and certainly Jeff Centel, who gives us, sort of another type of look at the game. I think that the whole package is really coming together. And, with our partnership with you guys and the AJC and some other people, we've been very fortunate because a lot of people are tuning in and watching these Friday night games.
Going to be a great one. We had a chance to talk to Daniel Bruner, the Walton coach, a little earlier this week. He said, no doubt their goal as a program eventually to win a state championship. A game like this for North Cobb, a terrific measuring stick on the way towards that goal. And for North Cobb, a chance to win a state championship maybe as soon as this season, just given the talent that's in Shane Queen's program right now. So on Peachtree TV, CBS46.com, expects to be a great game Friday night. IJ, as you mentioned before, our partnership with Score Atlanta has been so much fun all season long. I know it's going to continue down the stretch drive as we truly are on that drive to the GHSA state title. I look forward to seeing you for a fun one with Walton North Cobb coming up on Friday night.
Thanks, Brandon.